Hi everyone and welcome to Blackwood NGauge layout and another update on the progress on the layout. Before I start, I am experimenting with a new camera setup. This has not been filmed on my normal Sony Handycam. I have invested in a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, so it's a very small camera. And I'm hoping that when we come to do the running session that you'll maybe see some parts of the layout that you don't normally see because a camcorder's too big to actually get in. So it's parts of the layout which I myself can see, but you guys unfortunately can't. Anyway, let's cut the waffle and let's get on, and I'll show you what I've been doing over the last 3 and a bit weeks. So in the last update, I was concentrating very much on the retaining wall, and in the previous episode, the wall was there, but it was just a plain wall. There was no scenery attached to it, and the wall ran round the curve, as you can see there, and since last filming, I've added 2 extra sections to it. There's an end sloping section and then there's a panel in just before it. But you'll also notice that since the last update, I have been spending my time actually blending it into the background. So we've got plenty of bushes overhanging the actual wall. As we come back along there, I think you'll agree that it does actually blend in with the background, and then it blends into the actual rock face there. You can't really distinguish where it actually joins on. If I come back round here, hopefully I don't make you seasick with this new camera, but as I say, as I come back round here, after the wall, I have actually just in the last week and a half put in a embankment, quite a steep embankment, and that runs right the way around, almost back to the back end of the layout. As you can see, it's not finished. It has had the static grass put in, but I'm in the process of putting in the scenic materials. That's all the bushes, etc. So scenic wise, that's what I've been doing over the past 3.5 weeks since the last update. It has been very hot weather up here for the last couple of weeks, so this railway room is very hot. So you can't spend a huge amount of time in here, unfortunately, because of the actual heat. But as I just come back along there, that gives you an idea of how this area is beginning to look. If I come back out and come along, you'll see there's a rock face which you saw the last time, and then we come round to the retaining wall, which then comes all the way around to the embankment. And that's what I've been doing for the scenery. So let's go and have a look and see what else I've been up to. In the last update, I told you about 3D Wagon Works, who made the overhead catenary portal that's in the foreground of the picture. Now, I have actually gone back to 3D Wagon Works and asked whether or not they could make cantilever versions, if you like, a half version of the full portal. And Nick very kindly came back with a couple of pictures and said, is this what you're looking for? Which it was, and he went ahead and he's made me 10 of these cantilever portals that are just sitting at the back of the picture there, so you can see that where the lines diverge, we have now got these cantilever portals. So I've changed the angle of the camera, so hopefully it gives you a bit of a closer look at these cantilever portals, which are now in the foreground. But as you can see behind, as the track curves away, I've also installed some further dapol masts. So we've now got catenary on the main old layout. Probably around about half of it has now got catenary masts up. I have gone back and I've asked 3D Wagon Works to print me or 3D print me another portal, not the lattice type portal that is there in the picture. It's based on what you see down at Carlisle, where they have used basically 3 I-beams more or less to construct the overhead portals. So Nick at 3D Wagon Works has said that he's pretty confident he can actually make something like that. So I'm looking forward to getting the sample version that he will make for me. So just to give you an idea of how all this scenery is blending in. So we start off with obviously that embankment that I'm currently working on. That then merges into the retaining wall, and then as we come round here, the retaining wall then obviously merges into the rock cutting, and that brings us right round to the road bridge that you can just see on the extreme left of the picture. And all that, I would think, and I hope you agree, it does blend into the background scenic picture. It doesn't jar. It does look fairly well blended in. If I come back round here, even from a distance, there's still plenty of work to do. You can see in the foreground we've still just got bare baseboard, and I've got a few ideas as to what's going to be going in there. But that gives you an idea of how all the scenery that I've been working on probably since January, since the turn of the year. So we're coming up to what, 5 months, but you can see what 5 months work of scenic planting of scenic materials actually ends up looking like. with the 37 just passing by, that brings the video to a close. Many thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.